In today's class, we're going to solve a series of questions on simple linear equation. Okay, let's start with the first question. Find the value of t for which 1 over 3 t plus 5 is equals to 1 over 4 into bracket 5t minus 2. Okay, we are asked to determine the value of t for which 1 over 3 into bracket t plus 5 is equals to 1 over 4 into bracket 5t minus 2. Okay, now please, I want you to pay attention. You see, if you have something like this, 1 over 4 into bracket x plus 1, this is also the same thing as 1 over 4 multiplied by x plus 1. See, this x plus 1 will be multiplying the numerator. Do you understand? So for this, I'm going to have x plus 1 all over 4. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, now we have 1 over 3 into bracket t plus 5. That means that this t plus 5 will be multiplying the numerator. The numerator here is what? 1. You understand? So for this, I'm going to have 1 over 3 multiplied by t plus 5. Okay, is equals to 1 over 4 multiplied by 5t negative 2. Okay, now for this, I'm going to have t plus 5 all over 3 is equals to 5t negative 2 all over 4. Is that not it? Now we have the equals to sign between this between two fractions. What we do, we are going to take the cross product. Okay, so for this, I'm going to have this 3 will multiply this 5t minus 2, and this t plus 5 will multiply the 4. Okay, so for this, I'm going to have 4 into bracket t plus 5, you understand, is equals to 3 into bracket 5t negative 2. Do you understand? Okay, now I'm going to open the bracket by the left hand side of the equation. I'm going to open it by 4, and the bracket of the right hand side of this equation, I'm going to open it by 3. You understand? So for this, I'm going to have 4 multiplied by t is what? 40, and 4 multiplied by 5 is what? 20, positive 20, is equals to 3 multiplied by 5t, that is 15t, and 3 multiplied by negative 2, that is negative 6. Okay, so the next step here is to what? Collect like terms. You understand? I'm going to add the similar terms in this expression. I'm going to add them together. Okay, so for this, I'm going to have, if this 15t is crossing the equals to sign to the left hand side of the equation, the positive sign is going to change to what? Negative sign. So I'm going to have 40 negative 15t is equals to negative 6. If this positive 20 is crossing the equals to sign to the other side of the equation, because the sign is positive initially, then it's going to change to what? Negative sign. So I'm going to have negative 6, negative 20. Do you understand? Okay, so 40 minus 15t, that will give us negative 11t. Now let's use this analogy. Let's say you are owing someone 15 naira and you are having 4 naira. If you pay the 4 naira, how much are you going to be owing? That means you are going to be owing 11 naira. You understand? That's it. So 40 negative 15t, that will got 11 negative 11t. You understand? So for this, I'm going to have negative 11t is equals to, now we have negative 6 negative 20. Let's say you are owing someone 20 naira. You are owing another person 6 naira. How much are you owing altogether? You are owing what? 26 naira. You understand? That is why we are going to have negative 26. You understand? So I'm going to have here negative 26, because negative 6 negative 20, that is what? Negative 26. So the next step here is to divide both sides by negative 11. You understand? So I'm going to have this over negative 11, this over negative 11. So t will be equals to 26 all over 11. That is the final answer. Do you understand? Okay, let's have the second question. Solve the equation 3b over 9 plus 1 over 2 equals to 3 over 4 plus b over 4. Okay, the aim here is to determine the value of b. Okay, now we are going to take this step by step. Okay, let's start with the left hand side of the equation. Okay, we have 3b over 9 plus 1 all over 2. Let's take the LCM of the left hand side of the equation. The LCM here is what? 18. Okay, that will be the product of 9 and 2. You understand? So the LCM here is 18. 18 divided by 9 is what? 2. 2 multiplied by 3b, that will be what? 6b. So I'm going to have 6b plus 18 divided by 2 is what? 9. 9 multiplied by 1 is what? 9. So I'm going to have 6b plus 9. Do you understand? Is equals to, now for the right hand side of the equation, we are still going to take the LCM. The LCM of 4, the LCM of the denominator is what? 4. You understand? LCM is the lowest common multiples. So the LCM of 4 and 4 is what? 4. That is the lowest number that is divisible by both denominator. That is the LCM, okay? And 4 is this 4 is divisible by both 4. You understand? So 4 divided by 4 is what? 1. 1 multiplied by 3 is what? 3. 4 divided by 4 is what? 4 divided by 4 is what? 1. 1 multiplied by b is what? Plus b. You see, what I did here is that I take the LCM, okay? I take the LCM of both the left hand side and the right hand side. You understand? Okay, now the next step here is to take the cross product. You understand? When you have when the sign between two fractions is equals to sign, we are going to take the cross product. You understand? Okay, so for this I'm going to have this 4 will multiply this, and this 18 will multiply 3 plus b. You understand? So I'm going to have 4 into bracket 6b plus 9 is equals to 18 into bracket 3 plus b. You understand? Okay, open the bracket using this 4. I'm going to have 4 multiplied by 6b. That will give me 24b. Okay, for this I'm going to have 24b plus 9 multiplied by 4. That will give us 36. Okay, so I'm going to have plus 36 is equals to 18 multiplied by 3. That will give us 54. Okay, and 18 multiplied by b, that will give us plus 18b. You understand? Okay, now the next step here is to collect the like signs, that is, add the similar signs together. You can see that we have 24b and we have 18b. I'm going to move this 18b from the right hand side of the equation to the left hand side. So I'm going to have 24b, because the sign before this 18b is what? Positive. It's going to change to negative. So I'm going to have negative 18b is equals to 54, and I'm going to move this 36, positive 36, to the right hand side of the equation. So the sign is going to change to negative 36. Now I'm left with what? 24b minus 18b. 24b minus 18b is 6b. So I'm going to have 6b is equals to a 54 minus 36, that is 18. Okay, so for this I'm going to have 18. Do you understand? Now the next step here is to divide both by 6. This over 6 and this over 6. That means that b will be equals to 18 divided by 6 is what? 3. Okay, so b is equals to 3, which is the final answer. Solve the equation 3 all over 3 into bracket x minus 2 is equals to 2 all over 3 into bracket 2 minus x. The goals here is to determine the value of x. Okay, so let us proceed. For this I'm going to have 3 all over 2 into bracket x minus 2 is equals to 2 all over 3 into bracket 2 minus x is equals to 0. We have to find the value of x. Now let's start by opening the bracket. Okay, for the denominator. Okay, so for this I'm going to have 3 all over 2 multiplied by x is what? 2x. 2 multiplied by negative 2, that is what? Negative 4 is equals to 2 all over 3 multiplied by 2 is what? 6. 3 multiplied by negative x is what? Negative 3x. You understand what I'm saying? Is equals to 0. Now the next step here is to take the cross product. You understand? Hello? The next step is to take the cross product. The cross product will now be, this will multiply 2, and 6 minus 3x will multiply what? 3. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 into bracket 2x negative 4 is equals to 3 into bracket 6 minus 3x. Okay, is equals to 0. Now 2 multiplied by 2x, that will be what? 4x. 2 multiplied by negative 4, that is what? Negative 8 is equals to 3 multiplied by 6 is what? 18. 3 multiplied by negative 3x is what? Negative 9x is equals to 0. Now we have gotten to this. Oh, what's wrong? I think something is wrong here. Okay. There's no need of this. There's no need for this. Sorry. There is no equals to 0. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. because we have an equals to sign before, okay? Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? There is no equals to sign here, you understand? We have an equals to sign before, you understand what I'm saying? So there is no equals to sign, okay? Now, the next step here is to collect like terms, okay? I have 4x here, I have negative 9x here. Since they both has x, I'm going to add them both together, okay? So for this, I'm going to have 4x. Now, if this negative 9x crosses the equals to sign to the left hand side of the equation, it's going to become positive 9x is equals to 18. Now, negative 8 is going to cross the equals to sign to the right hand side of this equation. It's going to become what? Positive 8. So I'm going to have positive 8. You understand? Okay? 9x plus 4x. What's the answer? That is what? 13x. So I'm going to have plus 13x is equals to 18 plus 8. That will give us 26. Okay? 18 plus 8 is 26. The next step is to divide both sides by 13. You understand? Because the goal is to determine the value of x. Okay? So this over 13 and 26 over 13. X will be equals to what? 2. That is the final answer. Okay? See you in the next class.
To watch the next class, kindly check the description of this video. You are going to see a link there. Click on that link, or you should check the playlist on this channel. Okay, see you in the next class.